There come a time when the nation is more important than an individual. It is because of that consideration and in consultation that I say I shall not offer myself for any position. I can see many of my supporters are unhappy, but you will prove me right in the future. Asante.
Welcome to our deep dive into the life of one of Kenya's most influential figures, Professor George Saitoti. From humble beginnings to becoming a towering presence in Kenyan politics, Saitoti's story is one of resilience, brilliance, and dedication to public service. Join us as we explore the milestone of his remarkable journey. Welcome to Global Luminaries, your gateway to exploring the lives and legacies of the world's most influential figures. From trailblazing leaders and visionary thinkers to cultural icons who shaped history. We bring you inspiring stories from every corner of the globe. Join us on a journey through time and across continents as we uncover the people who have left an indelible mark on our world. Born in the year 1945 in Maasailand, Kajiado County, George Saitoti's early life was deeply rooted in the traditions of the Maasai community. Growing up in a pastoralist society, Saitoti was exposed to the values of hard work, resilience, and community, traits that will define his future endeavors. Despite the challenges of his upbringing, Saitoti's academic potential was evident from a young age. His pursuit of education led him to Mangu High School, one of Kenya's most prestigious institutions, where he excelled in academics, particularly in mathematics. His outstanding performance earned him a scholarship to study abroad. Saitoti attended the University of Sussex, where he earned a bachelor's degree in mathematics, followed by a PhD in mathematics from the University of Warwick. His academic achievements were a testament to his intellectual prowess and determination. Saitoti's journey did not stop at academic excellence. Upon his return to Kenya, he became a mathematics lecturer at the University of Nairobi. His commitment to education and his desire to contribute to his country's development was evident in his work, inspiring a generation of students. In the early 1980s, Kenya was undergoing significant political and economic changes. It was during this time that Saitoti transitioned from academia to politics, a move that will define his legacy. President Daniel Arap Moi recognized Saitoti's potential and appointed him as the Minister of Finance in 1983. This was a pivotal moment not just for Saitoti, but for Kenya as a whole. As finance minister, Saitoti faced the daunting task of steering Kenya through economic turbulence. The 1980s were marked by economic downturns globally, and Kenya was no exception. However, Saitoti's background in mathematics and economics provided him with the analytical tools needed to implement policies that stabilized the economy. His work during this period earned him recognition both locally and internationally. Under Saitoti's stewardship, Kenya saw significant reforms in its economic structure. He played a crucial role in negotiating with international financial institutions, securing loans that were vital for Kenya's development projects. His ability to balance economic growth with social needs made him a respectable figure in Kenyan politics. Saitoti's success as finance minister led to his appointment as Kenya's vice president in 1989, a position he held until 1997. His tenure as vice president was marked by loyalty to President Moi, but also his ability to navigate the complex political landscape of Kenya during a period of transition and reform.
Kama mnavyojua, kabla ya lile resolution ambayo imepitishwa, nimekuwa nakalia kiti cha naibu wa kwanza wa mwenyekiti wa taifa.
No political career is without its challenges. And for Saitoti, one of the most significant was the Golden Bag scandal. This financial scandal, which involved the alleged illegal export of gold and diamonds, implicated several high-ranking officials in the Kenyan government, including Saitoti. The Golden Bag scandal was a dark chapter in Kenyan history, and it cast a long shadow over Saitoti's career. As the Minister of Finance during the period in question, Saitoti was accused of compliance in the scandal. Despite the accusations, Saitoti constantly maintained his innocence, arguing that he had no direct involvement in the illicit dealings. The scandal led to prolonged investigations, and Saitoti faced intense scrutiny. However, in 2006, the High Court cleared him of any wrongdoing, ruling that there was no evidence to support the claims against him. This vindication allowed Saitoti to continue his public service, although the scandal remained a continuous part of his legacy. Despite the controversy, Saitoti remained a significant figure in Kenyan politics. His resilience in the face of adversity and his ability to navigate the challenges of the Golden Bag scandal are testaments to his character and dedication to the public service.
Free primary education, the Ministry of Education disburses 1,020 Kenyan shillings per pupil annually. 50% of it is in the first term, 30% in term 2, and the remaining 20% in term 3.
Beyond finance and economics, Saitoti made substantial contributions to Kenya's education sector. As the Minister of Education, he spearheaded the introduction of the free primary education program in 2003. A landmark policy that provided free education to millions of Kenyan children. The free primary education program was transformative, allowing children from low-income families to access education without the burden of school fees. This policy significantly increased enrollment rates and marked a major step towards achieving universal education in Kenya. Saitoti's commitment to education was rooted in his belief that it was the foundation for national development.
Money comes towards the end of the term or after budget. What is it for? When do you need the money? Do you need the money during the holidays, or you need the money when the children are in school?
Saitoti's tenure as Minister of Education was not without its challenges. The implementation of the free primary education required significant resources, and the influx of new students restrained the existing educational infrastructure. However, Saitoti's leadership ensured that the program remained a priority, with continuous efforts to improve the quality of education. In 2008, Saitoti was appointed Minister of Internal Security, a role that placed him at the forefront of Kenya's effort to combat terrorism, organized crime, and internal conflicts. This was a period of heightened insecurity in Kenya, with the threat of terrorism from groups like Al-Shabaab looming large. Saitoti played a key role in strengthening Kenya's national security apparatus, overseeing the implementation of policies aimed at enhancing the country's counter-terrorism capabilities. His leadership during this period was marked by a commitment to protecting the nation and ensuring the safety of its citizens. His work in the security sector solidified his reputation as a leader who was not only dedicated to economic and educational reforms, but also to the protection and security of his country. Saitoti's political ambitions were built on a foundation of experience and a deep understanding of Kenya's socio-economic landscape. He envisioned a Kenya where economic growth was inclusive, where all citizens had access to quality education, healthcare, and opportunity for prosperity. His platform emphasized unity, transparency, and development, aiming to steer the nation towards a future of stability and shared progress. As the 2013 general elections drew near, Saitoti was seen as a front-runner for the presidency. His supporters believed in his ability to lead Kenya into a new era of peace and prosperity. Saitoti's focus on national unity, particularly in the wake of the 2007-2008 post-election violence, resonated with many Kenyans who longed for stability and reconciliation. Tragically, Saitoti's life was cut short in June 2012, when he perished in a helicopter crash. His untimely death shocked the nation, leaving a void in Kenya's politics. While his presidential dreams were never realized, Saitoti's legacy lives on through his contributions to Kenya's education, economy, and national security.
Was a man that had interests of this country. Anytime you talked to Professor, he was saying this country is bigger than all of us, and he stood for that.
George Saitoti's legacy is one of resilience, intellectual rigor, and unwavering dedication to public service. His contributions to Kenya's education system, economic stability, and national security have left an indelible mark on the country. Saitoti was a man of many talents, an academic, a politician, and a patriot who devoted his life to the betterment of Kenya. Though his life was tragically cut short, Saitoti's impact on Kenya is enduring. His work laid the groundwork for many of the country's modern institutions, and his vision for a united and prosperous Kenya continues to inspire future generations. George Saitoti's story is a reminder that true leadership is about service, integrity, and the relentless pursuit of a better future for all. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life of Professor George Saitoti, a man whose legacy will forever be intertwined with the history of Kenya. If you enjoyed this documentary, please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Let us know in the comments who you'd like us to cover next.